Hey, Nick Tarasio here with Steve and Steve. And we've been talking a lot with a bunch of the other manufacturers in EAA about needing to get more awareness out there, and it seems like you guys are kind of at the cutting edge. So did you intentionally step into YouTube knowing that this is what was going to happen?
Not at all. Not at all.
But for me, I'm just a private pilot sharing my debriefs in a legit way. I mean, my brand is literally a joke, Flight Chops. It's based on a Movember joke that lasted too long, and I work on my drum chops all the time, so I'm always practicing, so that's kind of where it came from. I think it just resonated with people because they all felt the same way. Most of my videos are about a mistake or something that I'm trying to fix, and just real world flying.
What about for you? What really
Myself, I've been on YouTube over around 13 years now, I believe, and I just took it for fun at the beginning, and one day I bought an aviation cord where I could talk to the camera, and from there it just went really good. So.
What was the point where it just exploded, where you went, whoa, I'm doing something?
Right now, actually.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
But like, was there, because you've been doing it 13 years, right? Was there an inflection point where suddenly the world was like, we're ready for you?
Talking to the camera. Like, I used to just make videos where I'd put music to aviation videos, and then when I bought the cable so I could talk to the camera and actually step through people, like what I'm doing, is where people like, there's two things. People like to be entertained, and they also like to learn something.
Yeah.
If you can do those two things in a video, I mean, it's a pretty good video.
So he does it professionally, like he's a professional pilot showing him how to really do it right.
Yeah.
Mine are like, here's how not to do it. Or whatever. So I like collaborating with Steveo because I knew that we've got the arc covered where he's the professional end, I'm the private end. It's the real deal. I mean, most of my stuff is me sharing my training. Like yesterday, I got to fly a DC-3 for the first time and land it.
And I got to witness it, and we'll stay tuned. It's entertaining.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's entertaining.
I heard this morning you had posted something about you're having some pushback on what you're trying to put out into the world.
Yeah, right now I'm not going to talk about that, but I'm having some issues with that right now.
Okay, is there anything anybody could do to help support you?
I mean, just keep following the channel, and you know, we'll see how it happens.
Awesome. Well, go check out their channels. We'll put the link in the video. Subscribe and follow these guys, and thanks so much for spreading the message.
Thank you.
All right, cool.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Cool.
So this interview's been a little bit different. It was actually interesting that we were able to get access to pretty much any CEO we wanted to talk to. It was planned. It was a controlled environment, yet it's two YouTube stars that were the hardest for us to talk to. We literally sat with Steve and Steve just a moment ago, and they're just mobbed, just us sitting there with the camera. 100 people surround us, and we can't even really have a conversation. So clearly the context is changing. People are connecting in this medium, and the power of YouTube and storytelling, and as Steve-O said, speaking into the camera and building a relationship. So I think at the end of the day, there's something to learn here. And for people that are asking, how do we grow this industry? How do we keep it healthy? I think this is somewhere to watch. So get your cameras, go film what you're doing, start telling some stories, and let's all share it on YouTube.